Six years now.
4 years.
Approximately 6.5 years now.
14 plus years. 5.5 years.
3 years now. In order to be a good technician here, you have to have excellent communication skills.
You really have to be professional.
Customers want to be heard.
You requesting a service call today?
Make sure that your body's physically ready for the day.
You have to be willing to work in any type of weather.
Physically, you need to be able to handle a ladder.
Knowledge of some hand tools. Are they okay with heights?
Go inside crawl spaces, basements.
Math is definitely needed.
That's what Signal's all about.
Some days are bad, some days are good, but at the end of the day, it's worth it.
Training was good.
It was a group of about maybe 15 to 20 of us, and there's an instructor.
Keep your safety glasses on.
It definitely builds you and gets you ready for this job.
Training was fun. It was hard, but it was fun.
You want to verify the pulley is in good working condition.
Once you get out in the field, that's where all the real training happens.
In the truck, you have a hard hat.
They give us all our tools.
Your safety belt.
Eye protection.
Gloves, good boots. Without those things, it's going to be a bad day for you.
You want to have your cones out so that people know that you're working.
Whenever I'm doing a job, I make sure my eyes are protected.
It's easy going up the ladder. It's hard coming down.
Sometimes trees and branches, things can fall or hit you on your head when you're climbing.
We got to worry about bees and all types of insects.
As long as I'm belted off, I'm not going anywhere.
People just don't care that we're up in the air. They go flying right by it.
And make sure you have everything and stay as safe as possible every day.
This is a physically strenuous job at times.
You could be in an attic in the summertime at 125 degrees easily. You could be in a crawl space at 10 below.
In the wintertime, you have to worry about icy conditions.
I just don't like the snow.
Yeah, that's the worst part about the job, working those inclement weather conditions.
In crawl spaces, you also have to deal with sometimes dead rodents.
The worst part of the job is dealing with irate customers.
Sometimes the job can get a little monotonous, but at least one job a day is going to give you a nice challenge.
I come in 7:30. I greet everyone in the office with a hello, good morning.
My day starts at 7:30.
My shift starts at 7.
I get to work for 8:30.
I work nights, so my days start at 12:30.
Grab our work.
Organize it by the time slots.
Pick up my boxes.
Make your pre-call. Contact the customers ahead of time.
Checking the outside up at the pole, to the side of the house, to anything on the inside.
I complete at least 6 to 8 jobs a day.
They average from anywhere from 45 minutes to probably an hour and a half.
You can go out with 6 and end up with 10.
All the guys you work with are really good. Here's a buddy of mine right now. What's up, bucket guy?
Come back to the shop.
Bring all the equipment that you may have picked up to return.
Fill out the paperwork. Do any kind of referrals.
It's some days I can be done at 3:30, 4 o'clock. But some days I'm done 6, 7 o'clock.
My days end at 9 o'clock.
I have to stay there and make sure that job is fixed, or I have an answer for them to get it fixed.
Okay, have a nice day.
All right, thanks a lot.
Jobs run overtime, so you don't always get out right on time.
There's a lot of opportunity within this company. Start as a technician and you just work your way up.
I started out as a field service grade 10, doing installations.
I started off as a grade 10, now I'm a grade 12.
I'd like to stay in the field. The challenges are in the field.
Potentially a supervisor would be where I'd like to go.
I constantly see growth, and they're always challenging me to move ahead.
Try to shoot for the stars. The company takes pretty good care of us. They have a lot of perks that most companies today don't have anymore.
I work with a couple guys who went to school almost for free with the tuition reimbursement plan.
My free cable, internet, and phone.
Vacation, personal time.
You can make a lot of money here.
I've made enough money to buy a house and start a family.
You could always work some overtime if you needed that extra buck.
I'm happy to be employed during these financial unsteady times.
At the end of the day, you're happy when you get that check, so it's all good.
Distribution outside of the company in whole or part is not permitted. This communication is the property of colotech.com and is intended for internal use only. Use this program at your own pace. Let your program manager know when you have completed the e-learning course. Utilize the navigation buttons at the bottom of the screen to move forward from slide to slide, or go back in the presentation. You may be directed to click on specific areas of your screen to move forward. These areas will be marked by a red rectangle. Clicking on a blue underlined text or box will cause a pop-up box to appear which provides additional information and/or definitions. Tech Mobility is an application developed by Cablevision, and this video is developed by Colotech.com, which will streamline and simplify day-to-day tasks that are performed by technicians. Current functionality includes paperless work orders, electronic signature capture, inventory management, home health check integration, payment acceptance, barcode scanning, and ETA direct integration. Tech Mobility Chapter 1. Logging in. Logging into the Tech Mobility application is simple. Simply tap on the icon that can be found on the home screen of your mobile device. You will be presented with a login screen. Use your Colotech ID and ETA Direct password as your username and password, and then tap on Login. Tap on Login to move forward. Once you have logged in, you will see the following screen. The first step when beginning your day is to activate your route. Tap on Activate Route to begin your day. You will be presented with a pop-up message stating that your route was activated successfully. Tap on OK to acknowledge the message. Once you have activated your route, you will see the following screen. Your jobs for the day will be displayed vertically on the left side of the screen. The first step when beginning your day is to complete your starting depot activity. Tap on Start Activity to begin your starting depot work. You will be presented with a pop-up message asking you to confirm that you want to start the activity. Tap on Yes to acknowledge the message. You will be presented with a second pop-up that contains the activity type and the assigned time duration. The Activity Notes section is a free-form field that is optional, and you can enter any relevant information. Tap on Confirm to move forward. A pop-up message will be displayed, confirming that the starting depot activity has been started successfully. Tap on OK to move forward. Once you have started the depot activity, a yellow hourglass icon will appear in the job list on the left-hand side of your screen. This indicates that the activity has been started and is in progress. The main section of the screen will now have two large buttons, End Activity and Delay Activity. The delay option can be used if you need additional time to complete your depot work. Let's assume that you have completed your depot work and tap on End Activity to move forward. A pop-up message will be presented, asking you to confirm that you want to end the current activity. Tap on Yes to move forward. You will be presented with a second pop-up that contains the activity type and the actual time duration. The Activity Notes section is a free-form optional field, and you can enter any relevant information. Tap on Confirm to move forward. You will be presented with a pop-up message confirming that the activity was closed successfully. Confrontation. Tap on OK to acknowledge the message. You have successfully completed the starting depot activity. Customer Details Starting Depot will now be displayed at the bottom of the list on the left side of your screen. This activity will be highlighted in green and contain a check mark to indicate that it has been completed. The next job on your list will automatically move to the top, and the details will be displayed on the main section of the screen. Note: route will be displayed in the same order as seen ETA Direct. Your jobs for the day will be displayed where? The first step when beginning your day is to Tech Mobility. Tech Mobility, Chapter 2. Starting a job. Prior to starting a job, basic information such as the customer's name, account number, and address will be displayed. You can also use the map route icon on the bottom of the screen to bring up Google Maps and locate the customer's home service address. Tap on Map Route to move forward. A pop-up message will ask you for permission to use your current location to map the route. Tap on OK to move forward. Google Maps will now launch in context. You can use the standard Google navigation buttons to map your route to the customer's location. When you have arrived at the customer's home service address, it is time to start the appointment. Tap on Start Appointment, located on the bottom of the screen, to move forward. You will be presented with a pop-up message asking you to confirm that you want to start the appointment. Tap on Yes to acknowledge the message. A pop-up message will be displayed, confirming that the appointment has been started successfully. Tap on OK to move forward. The bottom bar will update and contain options for equipment, delay job, and tech notes. Close appointment and payment buttons will also appear. We will review these options later in the e-learning. Tech Mobility, Chapter 3, Navigating a Job. Navigating a job. After you have started an appointment, you can scroll up and down to view different details such as customer details, work tasks, job details, customer equipment, and a list of the equipment needed to perform the job. You can collapse and expand the different sections by clicking on the arrows. The screen shown on this page displays an expanded customer detail section. Let's use this time to review the buttons. Tap on HHC or tap the bottom arrow to move forward. The Home Health Check screen will appear. This screen will contain the Home Health Check and individual equipment status. Tap on the arrow in the upper left-hand corner or tap the bottom arrow to go back to continue. Tap on the equipment on the bottom bar to see equipment actions related to the current appointment. You will be presented with options to provision via whole house activation, WHA or others. You will also be given the option to return equipment. Whole house activation will install and provision equipment for the technician. Tapping on others will view equipment that has been provisioned for the selected appointment. Tap on what to move, continue. Installing with WHA to get started. Tap the equipment icon on the bottom menu. This will pop up an additional set of options. Tap on the WHA icon to the left to open the tool. The screen is broken up into 3 categories. Service order info shows what services are slated for the account job. Add new STBCM. Here the technician's inventory will be displayed for each equipment type existing STBCM. This will list any pre-existing provisioned equipment on the account. Note, LN the technician inventory. Set-top boxes are listed in blue and smart cards are listed in green. To add equipment, first drag over the STB, then the smart card, if required. Samsung boxes do not require a smart card. NDS areas only require a smart card for provisioning but must be installed in the box prior to provisioning to activate service. Tap on Continue to move forward. Adding a smart card. In NDS areas only, the box status should not be provisioned and account status should not be active when adding a smart card to a box. Tap the smart card bar, drag it into the STB block and release. Will add the smart card automatically. When finished adding your boxes, click Continue. Tap Continue to move forward. A common error is when a box is added, but no smart card is attached. NDS areas only. Ensure that you have the smart card added to the box before continuing to the next step. Tap on OK to continue. The same steps are taken when adding a modem, Optimum online service, speed tier, and mapping a telephone number. Modem provisioning steps. Assign modem. Add Optimum online service. Add speed tier. To begin, the technician will tap and drag the modem from their inventory to the existing CN field. Tap on Continue to move forward. Modem mapping process. Tap and drag the OOL service to the service field. Tap and drag the speed tier to the speed field. Tap and drag the TNs to map to the available ports. Tap on Continue to move forward. Mapping an OV number follows the same steps. Tap the OV number, drag it to the field labeled Port 1 or Port 2, and release. Tap on Continue to move forward. Tap on Continue to move forward. The final confirmation tab will allow you, the technician, to verify all equipment for the job is correct. When ready to provision, tap Activate. Tap on Activation, provision the equipment. Once tapped, the Activate button will change to Done but will remain grayed out until provisioning is completed or fails. A refresh symbol located in the upper right-hand corner of the app allows for the technician to refresh the page as needed. Tap on Done to continue. In this section we will review the basic steps of adding equipment into the tech. Modem connection. Modem must be connected, have power, and adequate RF. Prior to starting WA provisioning, staging cable boxes. Do not connect the power to the STB until provisioning completes in WA. After WA displays successful, connect the power to the box. Wait for the download, and when the display reads "Turn on," turn on the STB and confirm they are working. If you happen to boot up the box to the Turn On display or tech provisioning page prior to starting and provisioning, a PHB box reboot will be required after provisioning is completed. If you turned on the STB where Turn On is displayed and you have completed provisioning, wait 2 minutes for the box to receive the authorization codes, and then you can turn on the STB and should have picture. A pop-up window will appear and you can choose to scan the new equipment barcode. Using your mobile device's camera, or manually enter the serial number and device type, you must tap on Add after entering the information for each piece of equipment. Tap on Add or the arrow on the bottom to move forward. Note: this is the process you will use when you are transferring equipment from another technician's inventory into your inventory. A pop-up window with a list of the customer's equipment will be displayed. Note: you may need to swipe up and down to view all of the equipment. Select the equipment to be returned. Selected equipment will have a green check mark. The drop-down menus will display the most current return reasons if all of the customer's equipment is not displayed. Use the Add Scan button to add the additional equipment that needs to be returned. Tap on Return to complete the return process. Tap on Alerts to learn more. The Alert pop-up window will be displayed. Alerts provides the same functionality currently found in ETA Direct. You can use this option to alert the VDO or RCC of any changes to the appointment. Select the appropriate reason from the drop-down menu and enter your comments. Tap on Confirm to move forward. Tap on Delay Job to learn more. The Delay Job pop-up window will be displayed. You can use this option when an appointment is going to take longer than the time that was allotted based on points. Enter the duration of the delay and a reason in the appropriate fields. Tap on Confirm to move forward. A pop-up window will be displayed, informing you that the appointment was delayed successfully. Tap OK to move forward. Note: Tech Mobility will notify you 5 minutes prior to an appointment's allotted time frame expiring. You are urged to be proactive and delay the job before the 5-minute window. Tech Mobility will notify you, via a pop-up window, 5 minutes prior to an appointment's allotted time frame expiring. You are urged to be proactive and delay the job before the 5-minute window. Tap on Tech Notes to learn more. The Tech Notes pop-up window will be displayed. You can use this option to enter notes that may be helpful to other technicians. All notes are stored on the house level and are only available in Tech Mobility. Tap on Confirm to move forward. Tech Notes has the ability to capture photos. They will appear on subsequent jobs as well as with the Tech Notes search results in the portal. Clicking on the eye allows the technician to see the photos. Tap on Action to learn more. You will be taken to the Actions page where you can select one of the 7 following actions from the drop-downs. Tap on the Category drop-down to move forward with a Customer Not Home action. Based on the category and reason chosen, additional drop-downs will be presented. Required fields are marked with an asterisk. Tap on Proceed to move forward. Certain actions may require that you take a picture. Tapping on Capture Image will launch the camera app and allow you to attach a picture to the action. Tap on Confirm to move forward. A pop-up window will be displayed, informing you that the action was completed successfully. Tap OK to move forward. The refresh option will update your screen and jobs for the day. It is recommended that you tap on refresh at different times throughout the day to ensure that your mobile device is displaying the most current information. Next up is Optimum ID. Tap Optimum ID to move forward. The option to create Optimum IDs is available between the start and close of an appointment. Tech Mobility allows the technician to create up to 15 Optimum IDs depending on the customer UL service. Optimum IDs are between 4 and 15 characters. Note the domain is always OptimumNet. Passwords must contain upper and lowercase letters in combination with numbers. The customer's existing LDs appear in the table below Optimum ID form. Tap Confirm to move forward. Next up is Customer Authorization. Tap CustAuth to move forward. The customer authorization screen is for the customer to sign off on any work to be performed that is not usual and customary, that is work that is not installations. Tap OK to move forward. After you have started an appointment, Tech Mobility allows you to scroll to collapse and expand which of the following account details. Select all that apply: work tasks, job details, customer equipment, history. The buttons on the bottom bar allow you to perform certain functions during the appointment. Choose the options below that can be performed by using the bottom bar. Select all that apply: Tech Notes, Equipment, Alert, Delay Job. You can use this option when an appointment is going to take longer than the time that was allotted based on points. Alerts, Delay Job, Tech Notes, Action. Tech Mobility, Chapter 4, Managing Inventory. Let's take a quick review of the equipment scan process. As mentioned earlier, it is vital that all equipment is scanned into the app before leaving the depot. While equipment can be added later, it is important to know that you have the right equipment for the job. To begin, tap on the equipment button on the top menu. The technician inventory page will break down the equipment scanned into the app by equipment type, job inventory, returned equipment, equipment not in possession. The app will even keep track of the equipment you will need for your jobs and what is available in your inventory. To begin scanning equipment, the user would tap the Add Scan Equipment button. The Add Equipment to Technician Inventory window allows the technician to either manually add a piece of equipment or by using the iPad's camera scan it directly into inventory. To add, manually enter in the SN or MAC into the first field. Select the equipment type from the drop-down in the second and tap the Add button. To scan directly to Tech Mobility, the user would tap the Scan button. Tap the arrow to continue. The scan will activate your iPad's rear camera and allow for the serial number or modem MAC to be detected by the app. If successful, the user will receive a pop-up informing of success. As previously stated, to add equipment manually, all the user need to is enter the SN or MAC, select the equipment type and tap Add. All equipment added, scanned or added manually, will show in a list to show what is already recorded by the app. Inventory can also be viewed by tapping on each of the individual equipment types, i.e. modems can be found under 3.0 modems, SD boxes under SD box, and so on. Errors will occur if the MAC or SN is entered incorrectly or the equipment number does not match the equipment type. Please check your equipment and work orders to ensure the serial numbers and MAC addresses are correct. In this screenshot, you can see that the modem is assigned to be provisioned. This is a common error due to user is trying to continue to the next tab without completing the SOI. Tech Mobility, Chapter 5, Taking a Payment. A payment can be collected at any time during an appointment by selecting Payment from the main screen. You will also be given the ability to collect a payment when closing an appointment. Tap on Payment to move forward. The payment details screen will be displayed and all of your payment options will be listed on the left-hand side. Credit, debit card and check will not be available when your mobile device is in offline mode. Tap on Check to move forward with a payment. The screen will update based upon the payment method selected. Required fields are marked with an asterisk. Tap on Confirm and continue to move forward with the payment. A pop-up window indicating that the payment was successful will be displayed. Tap on OK to acknowledge the successful payment. After a payment has been processed, you will be brought to the Digital Communications page. This page is where you can select the email address where the payment receipt will be sent. The primary and secondary fields will be populated using the customer's account information. You can enter an alternate address if requested by the customer. Tap on Confirm to move forward. A pop-up window indicating that the payment receipt was sent will be displayed. Tap on OK to acknowledge the confirmation. An automatic decimal has been added for other payment entry. Tap on Confirm and continue to go forward. The email payment confirmation option for IVR payment method has been disabled. Tap on OK to acknowledge the confirmation. The following inputs have been masked on the payment screen. 1. Credit debit card number. 2. CW, if CWD is on. 3. Bank account number. 4. Routing number. Tech Mobility displays prorated charges as a separate line item in the billing information section on the job summary screen. The following actions are available prior to taking a payment on COD appointments. Category: Not done. Customer not home. Customer cancels at door. Customer rescheduled at door. No COD. Weather safety. Tech Mobility. A payment can be collected at any time during an appointment by selecting Payment from the main screen. True. False. Credit, debit card and check will not be available when your mobile device is offline. True. False. Tech Mobility, Chapter 6, Closing a Job. When you have finished all activities associated with an appointment, you must close the appointment. This demonstration will walk the user through the process. Tap Continue to move forward. The first step is to enter your closure comments. Required fields, such as ground check, home health check, and RF levels, will be marked with an asterisk. Tap on Continue to move forward. Note, you can take a payment at any time by tapping on the Payment button in the upper right-hand side. The second step is to review the equipment summary. Each category can be expanded by tapping on the arrow on the right-hand side. You can also add modify equipment from this screen if needed. Tap Continue to move forward. Note: ensure all equipment transactions are captured correctly. The third step in closing an appointment is to add your fixed codes. You can use the drop-downs to select the proper codes. Required fields will be marked with an asterisk. This step will only be shown when closing a trouble call or SRO appointment. Tap Continue to move forward. Scrolling down will reveal the email for communication category. Once this category is expanded, you will have the ability to capture the customer's email. This email address can be used to send the customer a copy of the work order receipt. You should encourage AII customers to receive an email copy of their work order receipt in place of a paper copy. The Read and Agree button will be shown when the Terms and Conditions category is expanded. Terms and Conditions information in Tech Mobility is at a summary. All customers must be given a copy of the Try Guide which contains the full terms and conditions. Tap on Read and Agree to move forward. Your mobile device will be handed to the customer, who will agree to the appropriate terms and conditions and sign at the bottom of the pop-up window. Tap on Yes to begin customer authorization. Next, the customer will answer questions and agree to articles within the 10 NS of service. Once done, they will tap on Continue to advance. Tap on Continue to move forward. On step 2, the customer must agree to the terms and conditions of this law service level agreement. Tap on I agree to the terms of service and continue. Step 3 is for the customer's agreement on receiving notifications electronically. Tap on Tap Here to sign to finish the customer agreement. If the customer indicated that they want to receive a paper copy of their work order receipt, instead of or in addition to an email, you can check the Send Paper Copy box. The device should be handed back to the technician once the agreement is signed. Tap on Confirm to continue. Lastly, the customer will sign the electronic document on the technician's iPad for final verification. Tap on Done to return to the Close Appointment screen. Use the drop-down to select the appropriate Closed By option. This field will use the same options and guidelines that are found in ETA Direct. You will receive an alert on your phone if the incorrect option is chosen. Your interaction with the customer is now complete. Tap on Close Appointment to finish closing the appointment. You have successfully completed an appointment. The appointment will now be displayed at the bottom of the list on the left side of your screen. This appointment will also be highlighted in green and contain a check mark to indicate that it has been completed. The next job on your list will automatically move to the top and the details will be displayed on the main section of the screen. When you have finished all activities associated with an appointment, you must close the appointment. The first steps in closing the appointment is to enter, select all that apply, your closure comments, ground check, RF levels. The second step is to review the equipment summary. From this screen you can select all that apply, add modify equipment if needed, take a payment, start an appointment. Tech Mobility, Chapter 7, Deactivating a route. At the end of your shift, after you have completed all of your jobs and depot work, you must deactivate your route. Tap on Deactivate Route to move forward. A pop-up window will appear and ask if you need a tackle box or additional remotes. You can use the drop-downs to complete these fields. Tap on Confirm to move forward. A pop-up window will display, informing you that the route has been deactivated successfully. Tap on OK to acknowledge the message. After you have deactivated your route, you can log out of the Tech Mobility application. If you log out before deactivating your route, the serialized asset control form will not be generated. Tap on the setting icon in the upper right-hand corner to log out of Tech Mobility. Tap on the Logout option in Summary, the Settings menu, to finish logging out of the application. You have successfully logged out of Tech Mobility. At the end of your shift, after you have completed all of your jobs and depot work, you must deactivate your route. True, false. After you have deactivated your route, you can log out of Tech Mobility. If you log out before deactivating your route, the Serialized Asset Control (SAC) form will not be generated. True, false. Tech Mobility, Chapter 8, Enhanced Features. Enhanced Features. Enhanced Features, Drawing Capability. As underground actions require a drawing of the location, You can choose Attach to choose a picture from the camera roll to add to the drawing pane. This picture can be drawn on to convey the appropriate information. Customer equipment. Tech Mobility includes the box name from the net site or the Optimum app in the customer equipment section.